The well-traveled Nick Folk has us set for a start, and we are underway here in Nashville. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Check.
Richardson going right to the air. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Check.
Richardson looking to throw this. Flushed out right. Richardson hit and he fumbles it. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley-Cox, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Boyd, 74 yards. And the Titans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
Flush to his right. And his throw here's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Back to the air with Richardson.
Dancing to his left. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's nothing but pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Now it's Richardson.
Rolling to his right.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Let's go.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now Richardson. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Come on, come on.
Here Richardson yet again.
Flushed out right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Richardson.
Touchdown! Mo Alley Cox with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Colts had 6 to their lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A good pickup there at 22. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Here's Rudolph off play action. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Flush to his right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Richardson looking to throw.
A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Richardson to throw off play action.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd and 10.
Richardson
escaping the pressure right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Again, it's Richardson.
Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead holds at 8.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. He gets this one to Boyd. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. It's Rudolph. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
Rudolph.
Cockrell holds it in left side. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
That's good for 28 yards.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
First down, and it's Pollard again.
They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
55 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
They'll run with Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans have cut the lead back down to 2. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football, you often find good running lanes.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Come on. Set.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it, eluding the pressure right. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
You can do one of two things after a penalty. You can hang your head, or you can get mad and redouble your efforts. I think we just saw the latter there as they stopped him for no gain.
Ready.
On second and goal.
Richardson.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Colts.
Jonathan Taylor.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Colts, on the final play of the third quarter, have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Gay now set to kick it off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
He completes it to Boyd.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Titans. Tyler Boyd with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Well, now how about this return? And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
at their own 33-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Running left, Taylor. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Back to throw. Richardson under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
This is 1st and 10.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And some space here. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a one-point game.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
He finds his man, complete. That's Boyd.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Throwing here, Rudolph.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Rudolph.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tyler Boyd, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans have taken a fourth quarter lead.
All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Get it.
Richardson to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
He'd been having a good day so far, but I think he got a little overzealous on that one. Still young in this league. Has to learn to try not to do too much on an individual play because, as we all know, sometimes less is more. And throwing away is preferable to making the big mistake.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage. And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they...
And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.